Everyone, this is Angie at Stampin' with Amore. I have another tutorial for you, and it's these three treat boxes. It's actually one template, but it's three different ways. And this one, I decided I was going to use some of last year's Christmas paper, and it's Be of Good Cheer, I believe, and it has the Tag It stamp set that I used on this one. This one is the Stampin' Up! Window sheet, and this stamp here is from the Chalk Talk stamp set. This is from a round array, this stamp set. And then this one I made just using Whisper white cardstock, and I stamped it with the new stamp we have called En Francais. And it's just like French writing. It's really pretty. It came out really cute. And then this tag is also from Chalk Talk. So I'm going to show you how to do that today. Let me move these out of the way. And this is the template that we're using. And it's very easy. Just a few scores and cuts. And this is easier than the last tutorial I had. So let's get started. What we need is an 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock. This was 12 by 12, and I cut it down to 8.5 by 11. Let me grab my Stampin' Up! Trimmer, and I'm going to go ahead and score. And for this one, the first score is at 1 inch. See if I can move that over a little bit so you can see it a little better. The first score is 1 inch. So we're scoring that. And then the next score is 3.5. The next score is 6. And then the next score is 8.5. And then you turn it, and you're going to score it at 2.5 on each side. 2.5, and then turn it again, and 2.5. And I did get this idea from a girl on YouTube, and I believe she was from the UK, and I tried to look her up to see what her name was, but I could not find it for the life of me. So I just want to thank her for showing me how to make this, and everything was in centimeters, and I had to try to convert it to inches so that I could try to do it our way. But I mean it turned out okay. But anyway, I'm thinking, boy, I should have never used this paper to show y'all how to do this, because it's very, very busy paper. So I'm just gonna fold on the score lines so I can see what I'm doing here. I hope you can see, because I know it is busy paper. Okay, so I just folded on all the score lines, and this side you can see is the 1 inch side, and that's the side we're gonna cut. We're going to make a little tab, so we're going to cut these little corners off and just cut on the score lines, and then do the same on the other side. And then what you're going to do is there's that 2.5 score mark right there, and we're going to cut on each score line up to that 2.5 inch. Both sides of these paper is kind of busy, so it's a little hard to see. Next time I'll pick a paper that's not so busy. I just wanted to show you the Christmas version. And that's it. And that's all we do for the scoring and the cutting. And then to save time, what I usually use is the sticky strip on all my boxes. It's just a lot sturdier, and you can put, you know, heavier candy in it. So, but for the sake of the video, I'm going to just go ahead and use what I call snail, because I'm used to using the snail, but this I haven't got my snail in yet. So I'm just using what I have. But go ahead and then try to line these up really good, because it will make a difference in how your box folds up. So it's like that. And again, I forgot to round. What I usually like to do on the top, just to give it a little bit of a fancier edge, I'll round these corners. And you don't have to do this. I just like to do it. It just makes it really cute. And you'll see how fast this box goes. And usually I'll do round these corners before I seal it. It just makes it so much easier to do it that way. Sometimes I like to do things the hard way, I guess. And that's that. And then just fold in, this is the bottom, just fold it in. And again, I'll use sticky strip on here. And then just seal the bottom. You fold in these tops, and that's the whole box. The thing that I like to do is, one thing you can do is you can cut 2 little holes here and run ribbon through it. That would be really cute. And what I use is the word window punch is what I'm using, and I used them on all my other boxes, so that's what I'll use to show you. And I just put it in, and I usually just eyeball where I'm putting it. And they usually line up pretty good. Just like that. And then I'm going to bring in a piece of very vanilla cardstock. And I'm going to, this is the stamp from the Tag It. And these are really cute. I'm just going to show you real quick the 2 stamp sets before I go ahead and stamp that. These are the 2. This is the Chalk Talk and the Tag It. And then you just need to use the Chalk Talk framelits, and it'll work for these little, all these little tags. So it's awesome. You just need the 1 framelits for all of these. Okay, let's go ahead and stamp. I'm using Raspberry Ripple. Stamp this little Santa. I just love this, and I've been waiting to use it. That's why I decided to show the Christmas box. And there it is. Isn't that cute? I just love that little Santa. Okay, to save time, I just went ahead and cut it out with my framelit, but I'm going to show you this is the framelit, and it just fits over the top here. You run it through your Big Shot, and it cuts out a perfect little tag for you. And so here's what I did. I cut that out, and this extra piece I'm going to use to go behind it. And I'm using the same little technique that I used on my other gift box, because I love to put just something behind it. It just dresses it up a little bit. So I just cut them in half, and this works good for like a lot of the framelits, especially the tag ones, where you can use it like here as a little background. And I just try to line them up the best I can. You don't have to be perfect here. It looks really cute. Just try to line it up just like that. And then I found these cute little wooden paper clips, and I think I got them at Walmart. And I just love these little paper clips, and I was thinking, I know I can use those for something. So I picked them up, and this is what I'm using them for, and I'm sure I'll find something else to use them for because they're just so adorable. But they remind me of the old-fashioned type clothespins that my mom used to use. Anyway, this is how I'm going to hold on the tag. And then I have a little piece of Raspberry Ripple stitched ribbon. This is about 6 inches long. You probably won't need it all. I'm just going to do it to tie a little bow up here at the top. This would be cute also, you know, if you cut the 2 little holes. And I should have showed you how to do that, being, you know, I've already showed you how to use the word window punch, but maybe in one of my next boxes. You know, I'm always making boxes. Let's take that off there for a minute so I can cut this. And put that on. And there you have it. That's it. And it's so simple. You can make so many different kinds. I'm going to bring in the other 2 again and show you. But these are so cute. And I love to see, you know, through the window, word window. Word window. I mean, this is the window sheet. Not the word window. The punch is the word window. But, yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you try it for yourself. They're really easy. You can make a bunch of them pretty quick. So this is Angie again. It's Stamping with Amore. And I'll list all